Hey, you show, how we doing? You guys have to bear with me a little bit as my Gato card kind of wrecked some of my settings. So I'm kind of having to retweak a lot of stuff tonight. Hey, Aaron, Mudbutt, Yoda. Don't know. It hasn't been yet, Yoda. Hasn't been yet today. Or if it has, I haven't checked. There's what I'm looking for. And thank you for the follow, Nerdy. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. We will be starting very, very shortly. Like I said, you guys have to bear with me a little bit. I will explain my nightmare of a computer day shortly. Don't tell me anything about it, Aaron. I can't afford to go, so I gotta wait.
list Wits. You're watching list Wits. If you play then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to list Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to list Wits. You're watching list Wits. If you play then you might win. Just make sure that you tune in to list Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday night. Hope you guys are all doing well. I just realized what I had forgotten to do. All of that, and I forget the most important part of the wardrobe. I gotta look like a game show host. How do I not look like a game show host when I forget the most important part of the attire? It's sort of like, there we go. I'm ashamed of myself. I am ashamed of myself. I forgot the most important part of the most dapper host on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and whatever else service you guys can think of. I forgot the jacket. Aaron, we basically run from 7:30 to about 9 o'clock on Wednesdays. That's our goal, is 90 minutes Wednesday nights. It just depends on how fast we get through everything and how long everything takes. But I hope everybody is having a very, very good Wednesday. And for those of you that were watching Nerdy Effect, you guys do know it is Free Comic Book Saturday. I may go to my comic book shop just to go, because one of the things they're doing is basically, if you win the raffle, they will give you a free comic book every week of the upcoming year. Hello, Nerves. How are we doing, my friend? But yeah, you got to be there before the store opens. You got to have the raffle ticket. You got to win with the raffle ticket. And if you win, you get one free $4 or less comic book every day of the year, every week of the year, for 52 weeks. So it's kind of like, I might want to go. And then do not forget that Friday is May the 4th be with you day. So for those of you that don't know, we've started doing some Commodore 64 retro gaming on Fridays. I started working on them today. I got to go see if my Star Wars video games are working, because Friday, we may do an all Star Wars day. Originally, I had a different theme planned. What I'm going to do is basically every Friday, we're going to take 3 to 5 games, old school 8-bit games, and we're going to play a little bit of them, show them off, and what they meant. We had our very first Retro Friday last Friday, and it was basically 3 of my all-time favorites. which was Impossible Mission, Load Runner, and I forgot what the third one is now. It'll come to me. And Bruce Lee. So I'm thinking every Friday's retro episode will have a theme of some sort. And as it is the 4th of May, Friday, I think you can guess what our theme's going to be. Originally, it was going to be like licensed movies, but it's like, nope, 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 nope. The obvious choice is coming up, and you know it's going to be Star Wars. You know it's going to be Star Wars. And again, we are doing After Dark on Thursday, so basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, plus whatever other times I feel like streaming on the rest of the other 3 days while I'm not working. You guys come in, you catch a little bit of game show, you catch a little bit of old school playing, and you play a little Jackbox on Thursday nights. And but to let you guys know, we're working with one of my other streamers, and we're gonna readjust our schedule on Thursdays. So Thursdays, we're gonna drop back to 9:30, and we're basically gonna run from like 9:30 to 11 on Thursdays. And the reason I was doing this is because I was talking with one of my other streamers that I love to watch, and we kind of decided that we're gonna do like we're gonna keep the chain going, so to speak. As you guys know, on Wednesdays and now on Fridays, basically what we do is we pretty much towards the end of Nerdy Show, we drop out a Nerdy Show. So I hope I don't miss anything good in the last 5 minutes, Nerdy. And what we do is we basically turn ours on, so you guys basically jump from one to the other. And I was talking with Twisted, and Twisted and I decided we're going to do the same thing on the late night, particularly on the Thursdays and the Wednesdays and Thursday shows. So basically, I'll run to about 9:30 on Wednesday, after which we'll just jump over and we're going to hit Twisted show, and we'll just drop in on old Twisty and see what kind of mischief he is up to Wednesdays and Thursday nights. And then Friday nights is just basically, like I said, we retro play games, and we just play till we run out of things to talk about the games, or I get bored with them. You probably missed the brown. No, I think that was the last thing I caught. I think that was the last thing I caught, bros, was the brownies. All right, so there is one more thing that we did add, and I still have to figure out how to get it to work with YouTube, so I'm going to apologize to those of you that watch on YouTube. We have added a little something, and I'm going to pull it up just so you guys can see it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. We've added our own version of a prize wheel. Now, don't do it right now because I still haven't got this thing completely set up. And yes, it covers my ear, and I got to figure out where I'm gonna readjust this to. Yep, come on. There we go. So I'm on the camera a little bit. What we're gonna do is basically, you guys that are on Twitch are actually earning points for watching. I don't have any fourth. I got one item I could wear for Star Wars Day, Aaron. But it's not really a Star Wars outfit. It's not really a Star Wars outfit, but I do have one thing that I do have that I probably will wear. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Death for Murder Trivia, so to speak. And basically what it is those of you that watch on Twitch, and I'm trying to get a friend to tell me how to get them to carry over to YouTube and Mixer and streaming, which I don't think is streaming. I think streaming is just out of luck. You basically, as you guys know, you guys are earning points just for watching the show. If you do there are two commands. There's a vault and a wheel command. If you do those, it'll take the points off your account if you got them. Um, and like I said, I got to finish fixing the wheel command for a lack of points. But what it will be, nope, I don't have a lightsaber. I don't have a lightsaber. And what it will be is you'll spend X amount of points, and you can get one of 5 things. You either whammy out, so to speak. You will get to play a one-player game by yourself that will have certain prizes set aside for it. That will be anything from 1 versus 100 to some of those 5-minute to a fortune puzzles. The code. I'm trying to remember what the other one is off the top of my head. 1 versus 100, the 5-minute to a fortune puzzles, the code, Secret Fortune. Those are the big 4 that are currently set up. And basically what it will do is you will get to play a one-player game in which you will win 1 prize. The other things is there's a small prize slot. It's already set up, as you can see, the yellow. And then, after talking with a friend, they suggested we do something a little evil. And basically what it is there is still a list slot. And basically what the still a list slot will be is if you use it and you get it, you're automatically put on to the next list as getting one of the slots. The trick will be you'll only get one of the slots where somebody duplicated. So for instance, if Show had gotten 3 items on a list, you will basically get to steal one of his list slots once the list has been done, and that may get you a vault slot. But again, it will only apply to duplicate winners. So if there are 10 different winners and you've used it, you kind of just lost out. It's kind of like a no prize slot. It's one of those things I got to thinking about. I'm like, how can I do this to be fair? And that was the best I could come up with. That was the best I could come up with to be fair to everybody. Because that way, whoever got the list still had a shot, and you're not stealing anything away. You will not see me you see me in a Cleopatra toga. You will not be seeing me in a bikini. Not happening. One of the other things is, I forgot what I just lost my train of thought here. I just lost my train of thought for one of the other things I was doing. Wheel. Let's see. Wheel, list, one-player game, small prize vault shot. I think that's it. Cleo was a tease. And I just had it and I lost it again. This is what happens when you get old. You forget everything you're going around talking about. I'm trying to remember what it was. Yes, I do, Aaron. There are Spider-Man items, there are Avenger items, there are DC items, there are Star Wars items, there are so on and so forth. All right, it'll come back to me. It will come back to me at some point in regards to that. But like I said, this is kind of some of the stuff that we're still available and giving away. And basically, I'm going to leave this up here on the screen when I'm like prepping stuff to get everything ready. Just so you guys can see some of the prizes that are still available for you guys to win. This is going to bug me now. I had one more thing, and it was like semi-important. And I can't think of it. It's like every time I have it, and then I read a comment, and I forgot what it was. Full Monty Leah. No. Hell no. All right, so give me 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. few things set up. Oh, I know what it was. So yeah, like I said, I am working on trying to get it so the points do work for YouTube and for Stream Me, but it will just depend. It will just depend. What's the best item you've ever gotten for a prize or for yourself? Well, pretty much for me, it's pretty much anything that's Doctor Who related. And my signed Battlestar Galactica album. Those are two things that I will never part with whatsoever. As for prizes I have given away, all of them. All of them. I like giving stuff away. Those were Cheers show or bros. I've actually had it in here for a while. There's a button where the follow will come through. I need to actually put the alert box on the front. So when people like host me, because that one doesn't actually show up, you guys won't even hear it normally because I think I've got like one sound turn. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So the other thing I meant to say, if you guys hear any cracking and popping during the show, let me know. Apparently, and this is what got me irate, is I found out that Gato, as great as they are for capture devices, has a bug in them, and it's not a fixable bug. Yes, believe it or not, Gato has a problem where if you start capturing and it starts cracking and popping, like staticky, Gato says they've known about it. They just haven't fixed it. And it's like, you're kidding me. Any Dragon Ball Z? I think the only Dragon Ball Z prize I had has been given away. I've only ever really had one or two, Knuckle. One was a key ring, and one was a Burger King statue, a Burger King Happy Meal statue, or whatever, the Kids Club statue. Dragon Ball Z is kind of hard for me to come by because not a lot of my shops carry it at reasonable prices. Are you eating Rice Krispie treats? No, I am not eating Rice Krispie treats. I found out it is a bug in Gato, and this was what I was going to talk about, where for whatever reason, even if you're not using the Gato sound capture portion, it will occasionally pop and snap at you. And it's like, I went looking, and it's like they've known about this for a year and a half, and they've never bothered to fix it. So it was kind of like, really? And they're like, we haven't considered it a major problem. And I'm kind of like confused about that. I really, really am. Whips, gas mask, and such. Let me think. No Catwoman toys. Masks, no. Even though I have some, but they're not gas masks. And such. Define such. Because a lot of you guys can find things very, very, very strange. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get things started. I got to make sure I've got the chat bot with the four-letter word turned on. It is on at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for this. Oops, that's not the right board. Hold on. That is not the right board. I saw the second word and I'm like, oh, I know we have a problem. Sorry about that, folks. All right, now it's fixed. Now it's actually fixed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for our 4-letter word of the day. And it is not corn. No, those I keep for myself, Dr. J. You know better than that. WWE, yes. Yu-Gi-Oh, no. Pokemon, I haven't had any Pokemon stuff in a while. And Simpsons, just if I can get my hands on it. Simpsons is just if I can get my hands on it. So, ladies and gentlemen, the bot is working, which means the bot should be keeping track of... I gotta figure out why I can't turn off this stupid mod button. Damn it. I don't know why I cannot turn the mod button off. I have no clue. It's like it's got this big note that says mods can update auto mod levels as well as blocked and permitted terms. I'm like, yeah, I know that. And I can't get the damn thing to turn off for whatever reason. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are looking for this 4-letter word you see in front of you. Each letter completes the appropriate word going down the middle. For instance, if you thought it was crow, that would be sect, hare, oath, and went. A valid 4-letter word, but not the 4-letter word that we are looking for. Zebros, you are a Pat Sajak level host right now. How are we doing, Jinxie? Oh, the other thing I did turn off, I did set the Twitch channel to slow, but it's a very, very short slow. It's like 5 seconds. I had to do it because it was one of those cases where I missed a couple of winners last week, back to back. And it was like, I got to do something to kind of help me out in that regard. So I think there's a 5-second delay between your chat lines on Twitch. So it'll give everybody at least a little bit of a chance to be faster than everybody, or have everybody else get a chance. How am I trying to say this? Give everybody a chance to get an answer instead of one person just throwing 65 words all in a row. No, ATMs does not count as a word. ATMs does not count as a word. How you doing, South? But yeah, so basically, all our ranks are based on various TV hosts. Yeah, you did, Yoda, and I just never updated I never put your 90 back on that you had when you were helping out with the vault test. Give me a minute. Where is Yoda? 156. There we go. All right, you're fixed. You are fixed, my dear. How do you get points? You basically get points by watching on Twitch. And it can only be done on Twitch right now. I'm waiting for a friend to tell me how to get it to go across. I'm waiting for them to tell me how to do it across services. Because Chatbot or the StreamBot seems to be linked to one and one only for the currencies. It's linked to one and one only for the currency. So I've got to figure out the YouTube side. I got to figure out the YouTube side and the Mixer side so that they can get points in that regard. But yeah, like I said, guys, tonight we basically started we started a little early tonight because Nerdy had a short show. Hey, Singing Gamer, what's good? Adam is not what we're looking for. Peon, not what we're looking for. Croc, not what we're looking for. But yeah, it's the one thing I can't figure. And I know Freddy's got it set up across servers, so I don't know if he's got like 2 different chat bots running. he does, I got to see if I can do that. I don't want to run multiple chat bots, but if I have to, I'll just go get on the other one and give him a different name, like Bob Barker Bot, and I'll make him responsible for the YouTube points. But yeah, like I said, guys. So again, after us tonight, please make sure you guys check out Twisted Sense. It's Wednesday night, so I think he's doing the commercials tonight. Xbox is through the Mixer side crazy, I think. And that's another one I got to figure out, because I stream on Mixer, I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Streamy. And I know Streamy, there is no link for the Streambot chat box. Whereas Mixer there is, YouTube there is, but if I got to run two different bots, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with them. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to talk to Freddie. Hopefully he's going to message me in Discord and get me that information, so I can get that taken care of. Because like I said, I know he's one person I know of that does multiple stream sources, and the points go everywhere. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are still guessing, we are looking for our 4-letter word of the day. And again, what we are looking for is this 4-letter word that goes right down the center. And hopefully my stream won't go while I'm in the middle of the stream tonight. I hope. And what we're looking for is that 4-letter word. If you get that 4-letter word, you will get a shot at the vault. You basically get one number off the vault. And there are multiple ways to get vault shots, particularly on Wednesdays. You get the 4-letter word. You get one of our list vault answers on each list will be a vault shot. You can, if you've got the points, you can use the exclamation wheel command. Again, this only works on Twitch, just to let you guys know, so I apologize. That's my apologies. Hey, I have used Indian words in here before, Walrus. I don't know if you guys remember the one that was MAAR. It was actually an English word used in India to describe a riverbank. Because everybody like, what's a mar? And I'm like, just walk out to your river. Whatever you're standing on before you step in the water, that's your mar. At times I will use some very, very strange 4-letter words. I will use some very, very strange 4-letter words at times. And there we go, Sal. Thank you for the host, my friend. You are now a co-producer. The hosts are more listed as co-producers, I think. Or no. I can't remember now. I just forgot what it was. I want to get the whammy sounds in there. Is what I want to do, but I can't find any clean whammy wave files. That was my original plan. Well, if you think it is, Buckeye, all you have to do is type it in as a 4-letter word. Because that's how the bot treats it. It is basically the 4-letter word is a command. So if you think it's AVOS, you put AVOS. If you think it's a vowel, you put AVOW. If you think it's ALFs, like... Oh, show stealing one. Whoop, wrong box. Show being evil. Show stealing one from Buckeye. But Show's being nice, and he's handing it over to Bucky. The actual 4-letter word is a vowel. Nice try, Red. Nice try. All right. So Show is being generous since Buckeye did use it. It is the word a vowel. As you can see, we have seat, have, oath, and went. the 4 letters that we were looking for, AVOW. All right, so congratulations, Buckeye. Buckeye will be getting a shot at the vault, so bear with me 1 minute as I have to go get the vault open. So give me 1 second. You know what I'm missing? I need my game show music. Well, I can't do it now because I'm getting ready to do the vault. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing my game show music. All right, so bear with me, Buckeye, as we get over to the vault for you. All right, Buckeye, so for the vault is very simple. First and foremost, what you see in front of you are a bunch of numbers, of which only 4 are in the actual combination. However, because you got the 4-letter word, oh, I got to go tell chatbot to turn off the, oh, crap, not what I wanted. There we go. I got to go tell chatbot to turn off my 4-letter word for the moment. There we go. But because you got the 4-letter word right, we're going to give you a chance to remove one of the incorrect numbers before you guess at the vault combination. Now, we do have one rule for the vault. You can only remove an incorrect number from the rows that have the most visible numbers to them. So as you can see at the top, the red row or the orange row already has 2 numbers missing. The blue row also has 2 numbers missing. So that means you've got the white row and the green row, each with 1 number missing on it, that you get to choose which row I'm going to pull an incorrect number from. And the number I pull is completely random. It is completely random as to which incorrect number I pull. So, with that, Buckeye, would you like me to remove an incorrect number from the white row or the green row? Did you get to name the bot? Yeah, the Alex Trebek bot is mine, bros. I got to name that. It's basically I had to go make a Twitch account with that name. All right, so Buckeye wants one of the incorrect green numbers removed. All right, I'm looking at my board. And with that, we are going to get rid of the number 7. So we do know the last number in the board, or in the combination that we are looking for, is not a 7. So the combination has to come from the numbers you do see on the board right now. And it goes from top to bottom. The first number is one of the orange numbers. The second number is one of the white numbers. The third number is one of the blue numbers. And the fourth number is one of the green numbers. So what 4-digit combination, Buckeye, do you think is the 4-digit combination to the vault? So for instance, you might think it's 2222, the valid one because all the 2's are still there. You might think it's some different set, 5079, because those are all valid numbers. If you can give me the vault combination, there's a prize that has been set to the side that we will basically give you. All right, Buckeye going with 6338, a valid set. Ladies and gentlemen, Buckeye has given us the combination of 6338. We put 6338 into the computer. And we find out. We push the little red time delay button. No, it is not 6338. So there you know that's one combination that the vault is not. All right, so It's Wednesday nights off. No closed games on Wednesday nights. Um, Wednesday night is simply four-letter word in the list, unless I really push through for stuff. Um, Saturdays, different question. Saturdays are a different question. All right, so you guys will have to bear with me a second because I got to go open up my file with my four-letter words on it, or not my four-letter words, but my lists. And bear with me 1 second, because I really like list number 2. Ah, don't do that. Don't do that. I really like list number 2 for tonight, which will be our prize list. Everything else is pretty much strictly vault shots. All right, so bear with me, guys. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to do our list. And I got to rearrange things so I can make sure I see everything I need to see when I need to see it. Well, I thank you for the subscription, Red. That means Red is now officially on Contestant Row permanently, at least for a month. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time for list number 1. And for list number 1, it's actually a pretty simple one. At least I think number 1 is pretty simple. For list number 1, we are looking for blank farm. We are looking for words and phrases that end with the word farm. So, and again, there will be one slot in here that will get you guys a vault shot. We do not do the prize list until we get to list number 2. And please make sure you put the word farm on the end of it so I will know. Walrus, the first one in with funny farm. Yeah, if you don't put the actual word on there, SG, I can't count it. Because the actual answer is blank farm. So if you just put animal, it won't work. Mr. Kasugi taking number 10. And Bros with number 4. Pig Farm not there. Alien Ant Farm not there. Tree Farm not there. And I'm going to say 6, 7, and 8 are my 3 guesses for the hard ones. 6, 7, and 8 are my 3 guesses for the hard ones tonight. And there you go, Nerdy, just so you know. Knott's Berry. Oh, damn, I wish I had thought of Knott's Berry Farm. I really wish I had thought of that one. But I kind of hate Knott's Berry Farm because it was one of those times where I was in high school and I was like in the middle of the SAT, like the major test, and my families decided they were going on vacation right then and there. And it was like, I can't go. Guess where they went? Knott's Berry Farm. It was like, argh. State Farm almost made my cut. State Farm almost made my cut. I can't remember why it didn't. And while we're waiting, now I can put the game show music back on. Let me know if that's too loud, by the way. Let me know if that's too loud. Bros got Ant Farm. Bros got Ant Farm. And Sea Chicken taking the Fat Farm off the board. Oop, get back there. Rose. Sea Chicken. Yep, a fuel farm's where it's stored at the airport, but fuel farm is not there. Dairy farm didn't make it. Believe it or not, dairy farm didn't make it. I'm gonna say, actually, I just saw another oddball one. 2, 6, 7, and 8. I'm gonna say are my oddball ones. 3 and 5 I don't think are as tough. And wait a minute. Why am I ah, crap. And my chat bot just froze. All right, bear with me, folks. My chat bot just literally froze up. So I'm gonna hope nothing else gets screwed. Nope, yours got beat, Aaron. Trust me. Yours got beat. Oh, South getting. Give me a minute. I know I had that one in there. Bear with me, South. South got number 8, the Wind Farm. And you guys gotta bear with me. Like I said, I'm waiting for Chatbot to come back up, so I'm playing a little bit of catch up. Let's see, what have we missed? Dairy Farm, Commercial Farm, State Farm, Solar Farm, Christmas Tree. I like the Christmas Tree Farm. I don't know if they're really called a Christmas Tree Farm. All right, there we go. So I got Souths. I have no idea why Chatbot just literally froze. Last time it froze on me, I'm sitting there talking for 2 minutes, and I get a direct message, or I get lucky, and I jump over to my Twitch channel. It's like network error. And it's like, what? You're kidding. Nope. Wind turbine. Did you do wind turbine farm, Yoda? If you did, I will count it, but I did not see it. Give me a moment. Wind farm, commercial farm, state. Oh, you did, Yoda. Sorry. Sorry, South. I got to give it to her. She did get a better, as good of a variation. She did get as good of a variation. So I do have to give that one to Yoda. Animal Farm, no. Had a couple people try Animal Farm. I thought was going to be the obvious one, and there's one obvious one that I am really surprised has not been picked yet. There's one really obvious one I am surprised has not been picked yet. So, if, like I said, once I get the command set up completely for the point deductions, if somebody wanted to take a chance and do the wheel command now, don't do it. Like I said, well, his was right on, but it kind of came at a distance after. Unless you want to hand it to him, because like officially, wind turbine farm counts. So, and I'll give you guys an example here, just while we're doing it. So, if, for instance, while you guys are guessing, somebody called out the wheel command, all right, I would pop the wheel. I would pop the wheel up. Oop, wrong one. I would pop the wheel up, although it's not coming. There we go. I'd basically give it one spin. just so you guys can see. And it's no prize. So I basically did not steal anybody's list guess. I didn't steal anybody's list guess. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate that, my friend. Make sure I get this back where I need it. Like I said, I got a feeling I'm going to need to put that second monitor in. As much as I don't want to, I think I'm going to have to put that second monitor in. To get everything on a game, you're going to have to farm. Yeah, you would. All right, let's see if I missed any. Shooting fish in a farm, dairy farm, fruit farm, cattle farm, cherry farm, corn farm, pie farm, fruit farm, potato farm, apple farm, fruit farm, windmill farm. Nope. All right, so there we go. So we're caught up at the moment. We are definitely caught up at the moment. And I got to step off camera here for 1 second. Oh wait, the bag's over there. I forgot where my garbage bag was. Fresh off the farm. No, Walrus Farm, not what we are looking for. Oh, Sea Chicken, you did take one. Sea Chicken taken. The Worm Farm. Alright, so now that Sea Chicken has 2 on the list, if somebody were to do the wheel spin, and if they had gotten the steal 1 list item, they could steal 1 of Sea Chicken's. They have to tell me beforehand, do you want number 1 or number 2, because those are Sea Chicken's 2 choices. So that was one of those things I got to thinking about, and I'm like, I got to be fair, because if you guys earn your list item, and it's the only one you get, I don't want to take it away from you. That was Sea Chicken's first job. What, a worm farmer? Sea Chicken, were you a worm farmer in a previous life? Alright, threw away my beer bottle. Game farming. Somebody's been watching South Park. So we are down to 4 farms, and basically there are no prizes on this one. There is a vault shot. There is a vault shot, however. Again, every list. Again, I got to cut back on the prizes because again, I got to make money. I got to get some money to send stuff out. I'm actually going to raid the PayPal account to get a lot of these sent out. So I'm probably going to raid. I'm going to raid the PayPal account tonight so I can get at least 4 of these sent. I got like a ton. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got like 11 packages that have to go out soon. I got 11 packages that have to go out soon. Mint Farm. No, not what we're looking for. So again, we are looking for blank farm phrases. Every phrase on this board will end in the word farm. Nope, not a blueberry farm, crazy. So, I want to see. Yes, I saw the comments. I gotta see how many points I actually have. See, that's the scary thing. Ever since I got the points working, I've gotten like 41 total hours. And I'm like, I've been doing this far too long to only have 41 hours. You can't keep them down on the farm. Well, you can, but they tend to try to get back off into the city. Angela getting the one. It is Old MacDonald. I am shocked. I really thought somebody was going to get that early. I really thought somebody was going to get that early. So, for instance, right now, Walrus has 250 points. So, no, it never came up. It never came up as the whole thing. Because my restream is still working. Restream is working 100%. And I went right back to the very first spot where it died. Because that was the first thing I did. When the chat bot died, I jumped over to the restream chat and didn't come across there. So officially right now, if Walrus wanted to, he could actually make a vault claim right now. And if he wanted to right now, we basically, the list goes on hold. And we jump straight over to the vault. And we would give Walrus a shot at the vault. Now the trick is, if you use the vault command, the exclamation vault, it basically, it locks it out for 60 minutes, I think. Is it 60 minutes or 30 minutes? It locks it out for, oh, only 15 minutes. It locks it out for 15 minutes. It locks it out for 15 minutes, so nobody else can claim it for 15 minutes after, again, this is the example because I know Walrus has got enough after Walrus claims it. But if he doesn't want to use it, he doesn't have to use it. If it went in during technical difficulties, Walrus, then I can't do anything. If it didn't come across my restream chat, I'm out of luck on that one. I'll tell you what, let me go look. Oh, okay, it's in the YouTube chat or in the Twitch chat. So I guess I can give it to you. You got to remember, if there's it's one of those where if there's technical difficulties, I have to deal with the difficulties I have. All right, so yes, officially I can give that one to Red. I don't usually go back and check the Twitch chat because it's an extra window. It was probably, like I said, must have been right when the bot went. Sold the farm, not there. I have not seen a farm that I thought people would say. Well, there are at least 3 more. Number 5, I would have said somebody probably would have gotten it. 6 and 7 we have not been close to. 6 and 7 we have not been close to, and I will say that because they're not common phrases, but they're not completely unknown phrases. Alright, so now officially if somebody claimed a wheel slot and it was a steal, they could actually steal from Sea Chicken or Walrus. And like, I'm going to use my points just so you guys can see, and I'm going to make sure it comes up. So if I do that, I basically just spent 50 points for a chance on the wheel. No guarantees, no promises. And basically what that does, and like I said, it's now locked out for an hour, so you guys can't use it. And see, it dropped me down to 229 points. And for those of you that don't know, every rank is basically one of my favorite TV game show hosts. The more points you have, the higher up in my ranking system you go. Nick Knowles, I think, is third on my list. Because I think it's like every 25 points is a different host. Baseball Farm. I don't know if the actual term is Baseball Farm rather than Baseball Farm League. Bob Barker, I believe, is not on my list. Oh no, he's on there. Bob Barker is third on my list. It's basically Alex Trebek is the high one. Then it's Groucho Marx, and then Bob Barker. And I think Nick Knowles is like fifth. Oh, Alex is my number one guy. Alex will always be my number one game show host. Oh, Nick Knowles is actually only fourth. Nick Knowles is actually fourth on my list. It's Alex Trebek, Bob Barker, Bob Monkhouse, and then Nick Knowles. Or my top four ranks. LeBron James Farm. Man, don't think that one works, Aaron. I don't think that one works. Oh, Buck, I was waiting for somebody to just say the farm for the CIA, the CIA nickname. But I think that's the first time that's actually come up. I think that's honestly the first time that's actually come up. Alright, so we are down to 4.5 minutes. We're down to 4.5 minutes. And basically what we do is when we get to all zeros, we basically give you guys clues to 5, 6, whatever's left. We give you guys clues to whatever's left on the board. Bros, you are not the greatest host that ever lived, because I'm claiming that title, my friend. That's my title. You cannot have that title. And like I said, guys, do let me know if the sound effects are popping or cracking during the broadcast. Like I said, I figured out what was causing the problem. I just don't know if there's a way to 100% fix the problem. Life is good on the farm. Yes, unless you like living in the city, and then you're like, what did I step in? Wheat farm, nut farm, coffee farm, cotton farm, cold comfort farm, word farm. I like the word farm. Hobby farm. Body farm. Nope, not what we're looking for. Bird farm. Pepperidge. There is a good one that has not come up. I think my two favorites so far have been Knott's Berry Farm and Pepperidge Farm. I think those are my two favorites that have not come up. Mushroom Farm, not there. All right, while you guys are getting those last guesses in, there's 2.5 minutes. This is some sort of berry beer, and I have no idea whether or not it's good or not. So we're gonna test this on air. It is called Lininugels. Mm, it's all right. I can taste the berry. Yeah, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. Fresh from the farm? Nope. Oh, show taking number 6. The server farm. A server farm is what we were looking for. Basically, it's an array of computers all chained together. They're known as a server farm. If they've made a brown, I think there's, well, because you can make the chocolate beer. So, I mean, brownies are pretty much chocolate. Brownies are pretty much chocolate, so I kind of think you'd get away with it. I actually have the makings for chocolate caramel upstairs. I just haven't gotten away. I just haven't gotten around to making my own beer in a long time. Which I may actually do later this month, just because I like this around the house. Dairy Farm, nope. Super Farm, not there. Beer flavored brownies. Took, I don't want to know. I'm not even going to say anything to that one. Unlike some people, we're family friendly, remember? Or we try to be. Now, you want to get goofy with the Orgy Farm? Come back tomorrow night. Again, tomorrow night, 9:30, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are moving the time of After Dark. We're moving it back about an hour. So we're basically going to run from 9:30 to 11. And then you guys can catch Twisted afterwards from 11 till 1 or 2 in the morning Central Time. And like I said, if Dr. Jekyll were still around, I miss the doctor. We would actually have a great chain actually going right then and there. Data Farm, Plainview Farm, no. All right, are we at all zeros yet? Yes, we are at all zeros. I wasn't paying attention. All right, now I'm going to say for number 5, number 5 is an addiction. Number 5, your first clue is an addiction. Number 7, think office space. So number 5, an addiction. Number 7, think office space. I had another clue I was going to use. Or think Dilbert for number 7. So 5 is an addiction. 7, think office space or Dilbert. Not that kind of addiction, bros. Not that kind of addiction. 2, Cubicle Farm, or I put the short version, which was Cube Farm. Hello, Nerdy. What's good, my friend? So number 5, think of an addiction. Why is that one so loud? Damn. I mean, I got this all the way down to like a 3. There we go. That was loud even for me, and I just have it running on the TV scene. I will say a couple of you were close. It's an actual phrase. But you had the wrong first word again. So think addiction. Think Phil Hellsmuth. I think that's his name. Phil Hellsmuth. or Phil Ivey, or I'm trying to think of another one off the top of my head that's famous. Daniel Negreanu. Think card table. I'm trying to come up with clues to give this guy's tea. No, not Poker Farm. Again, think addiction. Think addiction. I got one like really good two-word phrase. It's going to give it away. All in. So that's your two-word phrase. Oh, show taking it. It is Bet the Farm. It is Bet the Farm. Because again, like I said, I was trying to come up with some way to like get you guys towards gambling. That's what I was trying to do, is getting you guys towards gambling, so you can think of the phrase that went with it. All right, so we have had the Fat Farm, the Worm Farm, Old MacDonald Had a Farm, which, like I said, surprisingly lasted a while. Ant Farm, Bet the Farm, Server Farm, Cube Farm, Wind Farm, Funny Farm, and Bought the Farm, or Buy the Farm. Yep, even our poker player missed that one. No, you put something else, Show. You put Lose the Farm. You put Lose the Farm, not Bet the Farm, I think. Because that's why I said I had somebody that was like really close earlier. And that's what you had actually had, was Lose the Farm. All right, so with that, we have no celebrities on the board. And we do not do any player slots on this. Whoops, hold on. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to find out who will be getting the shot at the vault. Let's see what we got. We got Sea Chicken with 2, Show with 3, Walrus with 2, Took with 1, Yoda with 1, and Bros with 1. So we're going to start with the one that's causing the controversy, the Wind Farm. And that means, Yoda, you are out of luck, because basically South basically said it first and said basically give you the slot and the whisper before you beat him to it. All right, that means I got 4 Canadian slots. I got 4 Canadian slots to go through. We're going to start with Walruses. Old MacDonald had a farm, but he did not dig up any prizes. And then Mr. Kasuki is betting the farm he's a winning slot. And he would be wrong. All right. And let's see. That means we got Sea Chicken, who is out on, hello, Miss Delve, who basically got rid of the Fat Farm for us and did not get anything out of it. All right, I think that leaves everybody with 1 shot. Nope, Show's still got 2. Show's got the Server Farm, and we're going to see if somebody's going to have him buy the farm. Nobody's going to kill you, Show. You're not buying the farm just yet. All right, so we got Show, Sea Chicken, Tukaki, Bros, and Walrus. And I always do the Canadians first because I know that if I have to do the Canadian things first, it's going to cost me a fortune, and I have to get like perked back up. So we're going to start with Mr. Walrus, who is not laughing to the bank. And Mr. Kosugi with the server farm. Ah, dang, there it is. Mr. Kosugi will be getting his shot at the vault. All right, Yoda, have yourself a good one, my dear. Yeah, Toronto's, I won't say that. I like Toronto. Montreal, I'm not a fan of. And that's from a long time ago and a very horrible story. So Mr. Kosugi will be getting the shot at the vault here momentarily. So with that, bear with me 1 minute as we get everything in place for you, show. Okay. Actually, I don't want me on the prize pictures. Yeah, I don't want me on the prize picture. I want the prizes to be the one that gets the attention. Yeah, well, it's probably not as bad just being in the airport, Angela. Um, but basically, what happened is I was in Montreal on a school trip, and basically, I'm just standing there looking at chops and stuff, and 2 or 3 Montrealites, is that the word I have? um, just basically spit on me. While I'm standing there and I'm like, I'm ready to spend money in their city. And I'm like, from that point on, Montreal to me is a no-go city. To me, Montreal is one of those cities that I will... Montrealers? Yeah, Montrealites, Montrealers. It's something like that. And I mean, I was a college kid at the time. So it kind of left that lasting impression like, Montreal doesn't want me? Fine. I don't want this city. Worst part was, all my friends went into the Montreal Underground because they wanted to go see the big old shopping center. No, I wanted to see the historical stuff. I'm out looking at architecture and things like that. And it was, I'm admiring your city, and this is how you treat me? It was like, no. And I will say it, Montreal had some beautiful architecture. I mean, beautiful architecture. But that just rubbed me the wrong way. It is one city that I am never intentionally going back to unless it's like I have to go through there to get somewhere else. I will go to Toronto. I will go to Ottawa. I will go to Alberta. But I am staying away from the Quebecan people, for the polite term. Just because of how they treated me. I don't know, Aaron. Crazy. It may come up on the list. I don't think I've got anything. I don't think I've got anything Thundercats left right now. I don't think I've got anything Thundercats left. Because I think all my Thundercat stuff I've given away. Um, one of my big prizes I gave away was a 14-inch tall Lion-O figure. I think that went to. I'm trying to remember who got my Lion-O figure. It wasn't Fallen. I don't think it was Bros. I want to say I think that went to KTG. I think that went to KTG. Yeah, like I said, when you meet him, it's like go to Toronto or Ottawa, Angela. That's all I'm saying. Just my advice. All right, I just about got everything set back up, so bear with me. All right, Mr. Kosugi. With that, the only row we can remove one from is the white row for you, because that's the one that's got the most numbers left on it at the moment. I gotta put my bots together. Gotta put my bots together correctly. And from the white row, let's get rid of the 3. We'll get rid of the 3. I know, my dear. I'm giving you a hard time. All right, show. With that, we need a 4-digit combination that you think is opening the vault this evening. Yeah. See, because it's talking about Toronto. Oh, Canada. And that's all I know from the song. That's all I know is, oh, Canada. All right. Show going with 5, 8, 2, 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we put 5826 into the combination lock of the machine. We press the little red button and no, it is not 5826. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, the vault's still closed. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our prize list of the evening. And for our prize list, basically one person will be getting another shot at the vault. One person will be getting a small prize from the collection. And again, we basically ship this to you guys with no obligations to you guys. If you want to donate, great. We appreciate it, but we don't mandate it. So for this list, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for words and phrases that contain a body part. We're looking for a word or phrase that contains a body part. And I got to get over to the list board. There we go. I was on the wrong board. When will we see your life again? Oh, you mean Bubbles? If Bubbles comes downstairs, we just give her the hashtag up. Knee slapper. Over your head, elbow grease. Cost an arm and a leg. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I gotta look and see if I have eye in here. I'm all ears. Break a leg. Hose to the grindstone. Walrus getting nose to the grindstone. So walrus at number 10. By the skin of your nose. Nope. And nose, and now, I will tell you guys right now, once a body part is off the board, it is forever off the board. So there are no noses left on the board. There are no noses left on the board. Dip a toe in the water, earworm, foot in the door, get my feet wet, ear to the ground, burning ears, sight for sore eyes. Think with your head, not your heart. A no-brainer. Ears are ringing. Ear hustler. Chin checked. Elbow grease. Home is in the heart. Work my fingers to the bone. Skeleton in the closet. I like that one. Safe pair of hands with Allstate. There's your plug, Allstate. Pay me. An arm and a leg. Be still, my beating heart. Head over heels. Not what we're looking for, and I need the music back on. Pinky swear. Do you have the balls? Officially, that would count. Officially, that would actually count. No, somebody had said an arm and a leg. I would have taken you. I think you had actually said it, Angela. I would have taken an arm and a leg for cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, actually, no. I probably would have needed cost an arm and a leg because we're looking for the full phrase. Head of the class, fruit of your loins, a sight for sore eyes, pinky swear, chip on your shoulder. And as you guys can see, there's actually a lot of these. There's actually a lot of these. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Keep your head above water. Cat got your tongue. Oh, number 8 came off twisted. Getting the Achilles heel. Oop, I got walrus marked off on the wrong one. A lump in your throat. Tooth fairy. Knee-jerk reaction. Lift with your knees, not with your back. Put your money where your mouth is. Hard-headed. A bunch of fight. Although you just gave me a really good one on my head, in my head, Aaron. Put your back into it. Mind over matter. Play by ear. A shoulder to cry on. Below your mind. Catch a tiger by his toe. Back to back. Step on a crack. Break your mother's back. Oh, Angela La taking number 2. Have a stiff upper lip. Ankle biter, you're a bonehead, backbreaker. Break a leg, clap your hands. That's above my head. It's actually above my pay grade, but born with a silver spoon in your mouth, knucklehead. Ah, that would have been a great one to put in. That would have been a fantastic one to put in. Knuckle sandwich. Whisper sweet nothings in my ear. So we have no more lips, no more heels, and no more noses. So those three are gone. Arm candy. Finger licking good. And like I said, as you guys have seen, because I haven't seen a lot of doubles. I mean, there's been a couple. There were a lot of these that I could have worked with. There were a lot of these I could have worked with. Behind blue eyes. Athlete's foot, heart of gold. Get off on the wrong foot. Heart of bronze. Head start. I spy with my little eye. Bend your ear. Indian wrist burn. Caught an arm and a leg. Pull the wool over your eyes. Turn the other cheek. Oh, wow. I'm reading a lot of these comments off because I have to for this one. Walking hand in hand. Not there. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are joining us, welcome to List Wits. We are the one, we are the only live interactive game show that comes to you every Wednesday night, every Saturday night, where we actually give away stuff to you, the viewers. And there's three simple rules that can make it possible. Watch, play, win. Because you can't win if you don't play, and it's hard to play if you don't watch. But yeah, we send stuff around the world at no expense to you guys. Like I said, we do take donations if you want to donate to help with shipping and handling, but we don't make it mandatory. It's one of those things where we do this for the fun of it, for our love of game shows. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, haven't missed anybody yet. But some of the things you guys can win are Hot Wheels cars, figures, pops, Happy Meals toys, Star Wars items, comic books, science fiction magazines from the 1950s, art statue pieces. I'm trying to think what's right here, right now that I can mention. Game boards. $5 foot long. Nope. Twisted tried toe in the water early, Walrus. Fix a broken heart. $5 foot long. Finger looking good. Fee fi fo fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Cash in hand. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Get a leg up. One of the things I wish I could do, and I can't do it because the bots don't like spaces in the commands, is one of those where I wish if I was going to be specific, I could have the bot actually say, if you put like a tongue-in-cheek, for instance, it would say, so-and-so got number whatever. The problem is the bots don't like spaces, which kind of sucks, because it would make my life a lot easier if it did. Because then I could just go through and take the 10 items I have on the list and put them in there. And every time somebody got one, it would say yes. But unfortunately, cat got your tongue. Keep your chin up. Cut throat. Crow's feet. Chest bump. Heads up. That's something I've been told a lot lately. And I will tell you that every time I see you, my dear. Charlie horse in my leg. Oh, see, I wonder how many of you guys remember the actual parts of the Operation game. I'd be interested to see if I did like one of those really fast ones, because the Panic Attack game. Name 6 of the body parts in the game of Operation. That would be fun. I think that would be fun to try. Because for those of you that don't know, we actually have a it's a game sort of like the list, but there's only like 6 items to it, and you've only got about 90 seconds to name as many of them as you can. And the thing is, for me to do that is one of those few where I'd actually have to turn off the slow mode on the chat, because we actually did turn slow mode on. I'm trying to set it up so it'll help me out a little bit. Apple of my eye, getting an earful. I'm not repeating that one, Angela. Fight tooth and nail, Hawkeye, chew with your mouth closed, in your face, heads up, 7-Up. We played that game as a kid. Everybody put their head down on the desk and they had to hold their thumbs up. Or no, they held their thumbs down. If they got tapped, smacked on the back of the head, they had to lift their thumbs up. And then afterwards, they actually had to figure out who smacked them on the back of the head. How we got away with that as kids, I don't know. Because it was like, bam! We were dangerous as kids. Hollow leg. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, but we actually got in trouble because we would play it where they would literally pop them on the head. And it was like, the trick was, it was like, because if you were playing, no matter how hard they hit you, you were supposed to keep your head down. There's the 5-finger discount I was waiting to see. Peg leg, heads up. But yeah, we actually got in trouble playing that as a kid, because it was like one kid, he would smack you so hard, if your head wasn't on your arm, your tooth was going in the desk. Your tooth was going in the desk from how hard he hit you. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for phrases with body parts in them. And wow, this one has stumped you guys. This one has really stumped you guys. We are 15 minutes in, or just under 15 minutes in. And we've got a bunch still left. Head to toe, half-hearted, let your hair down. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Chest bump. 5-finger death punch. Alright, I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any. I don't think I have on this one. I don't think I have on this one. So you guys know this list will actually be coming back, apparently. When I have a list that's actually this good, you guys know it's coming back. In fact, I think Twisted got the one I thought was the hardest one of the lot, which was Achilles' heel. Thumbs up. Get your head in the game. Play it by ear. In fact, we got 7 left. I'm going to have to give the clues out at random. High is an elephant's eye. Sweet tooth. Keep your eye on the prize. Tug at heartstrings. All right, so I think the first set of clues is I'll give you the body parts that have not been got. So that'll be the first set of clues. Eyes in the back of my head, buck teeth, rule of thumb. Face the music. Joined at the hip. I like the joined at the hip one. I like that one. Grin ear to ear, shake a leg. And we are down to 3 minutes, folks. 3 minutes. You realize what this means, right? It's basically, I'm going to be giving clues for somebody to get a prize tonight. Or I'm likely going to be giving clues for somebody to get prizes tonight. Hand-picked. I'm trying to get the ones that have not been named. All right. Butt floss. I do not wear butt floss. Thank you very much. It's almost as bad as Dr. Jekyll saying I need to wear a Leia bikini. Not happening. Nope, 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 nope. Not happening. See me come in wearing a Borat outfit. Okay, got your tongue, flesh and blood. Fatality water moccasin. No, definitely not there. Heads up, Cleopatra's nose. Work your butt off. Head doctor. All right, I'm going to go back and check and make sure I haven't missed. Nope. Okay. That was the only one that had that word. All right, had to make sure. Because there's one that would be easy for me to miss. Belly to belly suplex. Dead from the neck up. So we're down to 30 seconds, and this list is kicking your butt. 30 seconds, and this list has been kicking your guys' butt so far tonight. Wear your heart on your sleeve. One foot in the grave. It is not rigged. It has all been predetermined, Twisted, other than who gets the right guess. All right, we have hit all zeros, ladies and gentlemen. And nobody's gotten it yet. So, as I said, I'm going to give you the body parts. I'm going to give you the body parts. We have mouth, ears, head, tongue, hands, leg, and heart. So that's all I'm going to give you to start with. Mouth, ears, head, tongue, hands, leg, heart. So those are the body parts that have been left untouched. Mouth, ears, head, tongue, hands, leg, heart. I will say one person was really close on the heart phrase. I mean, they were right. They had pretty much the right idea. Just the phrase was all scrambled up the way they wrote it. So we got heart, leg, hands, tongue, head, ears, and mouth. Nope, not heart of gold. You still my beating heart. You want your mouth full of soap? Nope, well, not what we're looking for. Hello, Harley, Mr. J. How we doing? So mouth, ears, head, tongue, hands, leg, and heart. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Mouth, ears, head, tongue, hands, leg, and heart. All right. Clue number 2. Well, I gave you guys clue number 2. One of you guys was really close on the heart phrase. I mean, it was like they had every word in there, I think except one, but they had it in the wrong format. Oh, Fallen getting number 3. Pull my or someone's leg. So again, we are looking for heart, hands, tongue, head, ears, mouth. Don't go breaking my heart. All right, I'm gonna tell you, Twisted, you were the closest on the heart phrase a lot earlier. I mean, you were close. It was you had it, and you had it worded wrong, so it was a different phrase, even though it meant something very similar. I mean, you had it, and it was like if you'd stuck with the phrase you had used and just reworded it, you had the heart solved. Clue number 3. If you can't say something nice to somebody, don't say anything at all. Another clue, you are exactly right about something. I'm trying to think. Um, you can't keep secrets around here because, and it's how it. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna give this one as a clue. Someone's cooking could make this happen. Just cooking something can make this happen. All right, so again, we are looking for heart, hands, tongue, head, ears, and mouth. Those are the clues. Those are the ones that are left. And again, guys, for those of you that don't know, after this show, please make sure you go catch Twisted Sense. He will start. What time do you start, Twisted? Oh, Fallen taking number 6. You hit the nail right on the head. Bros. Mouth watering. Or make your mouth water. Well, this is the last one, Twisted. This is the last one. No, that is not one, Lethal. All right, so again, we got heart, hands, tongue, Dr. Jekyll. The walls have ears. You got mouth watering? Hold on, let me go look. I assume that's the one you're referring to. Um, oh, crazy! Stealing the one Twisted had. Twisted, you had this one like dead to rights, and you used the wrong phrase. You used the wrong phrase on it. It's home is where the heart is. All right, so we have what's left is hands and tongue. All right. So the two last clues. Again, if you can't say something nice about someone, no, you had said the heart is where you can find the home, or something like that. It was like you had the right idea. It was just completely scrambled. And I'm done with you. I'm done with you. All right, so we're looking for hands and tongue. If you can't say something nice, no, it should. Like I said, nerdy. It's the Gato card. There's a problem with Gato cards that I found out about yesterday. So it's because the Gato card's in the machine. It's kind of like trying to talk to it. So every so often if you're hearing that pop, I know that's what it's coming from. Oh, Dr. Jekyll getting number 4. And actually, I think it's like about an inch closer to me. But yeah, I was actually doing some research yesterday because I was noticing it during the retro stream, and I was hearing it really bad. And apparently, the Gato card's sound capture function is buggy, where it will cause the pops and the cracks on occasion. And for whatever reason, they won't fix it. It's weird. They won't fix it. They say it's just one of those things that they don't know how to repair. But yeah, I realize that's what's causing it, and I'm not pulling the Gato card out. So I gotta come up with something to replace it, or something to work on the details. All right, so again, we got tongue left. All right. Again, so if don't you use those 4-letter words with me. Don't you use those 4-letter words with me. There you go, Sal. See, catching up to the 21st century. um, if you were a person that used 4-letter words regularly, this is how somebody might chastise you. And try to come up with one good remaining clue for this. There we go. Walrus grabbing it at the last possible moment. It is keep a civil tongue. So Walrus taking slot number 5. Wow, guys, that one, I did not expect that one to be as tough as it was. I really didn't. But then you start thinking, you guys throwing some good answers out there that just weren't on our choice. So we have phrases that included a body part. Home is where the heart is. Stiff upper lip. Pull someone's legs. Wash my hands of. Keep a civil tongue. Hit the nail on the head. The walls have ears. Achilles heel. Make your mouth water. And put your nose to the grindstone. The best ones are always the rough ones falling. That's how I look at it. When they're too easy, is basically where's the challenge. So I got to kind of find the balance. I got to find the balance between the good ones and the hard ones. All right, so as we said, ladies and gentlemen, this will be for a prize and a vault shot. So the prize winner will get the small prize. The player will get the vault shot. Let's see what we got. We've got Dr. J with 2, Walrus with 2, Fallen with 2, Bros with 1, Twisted with 1, Angela Law with 1, and Crazy with 1. And we always start off with the players that have the most, which in this case will be Fallen, Dr. Jekyll, and Walrus. And it just ironically happens we're going 3 to 5 right down the road. So, are we pulling someone's leg, or can we just announce that Fallen's won one of the slots? No, we're just pulling your leg, Fallen. Fallen won. Fallen won. Oh, wait, sorry, pulling your leg, Fallen. And is Dr. Jekyll going to wash his hands of ever trying to win another list? He might if this is not the winning slot. And Walrus, I'm going to say if you don't win it, just keep a civil tongue in your mouth if this is not a slot. And everybody else, if it is, you guys keep a civil tongue. It is not the civil tongue. All right, so who do we go with? Let's go with Walrus again, just to do the knucklehead sides. If Walrus putting his nose to the grindstone, a painful victory. Ah, there it is. Walrus getting the small prize. And that means we have to find out who is getting the vault shot. Vault shot. That sounded wrong when I even said it come out of my mouth. All right, the vault shot goes to... It goes to Bros. Bros will be getting the shot. Or no, I'm sorry, Twisted. Twisted with number 8. I had the wrong number. I was reading the wrong numbers. So Twisty will be getting the vault shot. And Mr. Walrus will be getting the small prize. You're about to flip the table. It would not surprise me if you do that anyway, Twisty. It would not surprise me if you do that anyway. All right, so with that, oop, wrong window. Bear with me, guys, as I've got 2 things running at once in the background. It hasn't been won yet, Aaron. He hasn't chosen it. All right, Twisty says we're going to remove 1 off the green row. And coming off the green row is the number 2. All right, Twisty. We need a 4-digit number. Have yourself a good one, Angela Laws. Stay out of trouble. All right, Twisty going with 6, 8, 6, 3. Hey, Death Wish was good. We put 6863 into the computer. We press the combination lock on the vault. We push the little red button, and it is not 6863. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, for another night, the vault will be closed. And we turn our attention over to, oh, my nose is itching like crazy now, to Mr. Wed Walrus. See, I like saying it that way now, Wed Walrus. It just, there's something about that. All right, Red, we need a number from you, my friend, between 1 and 181. It's the magic hexy number. If you read it upside down, it still reads E989. All right, Walrus going with treasure chest number 52. And for Walrus, in treasure chest number 52, he will be claiming these spooky soldiers. This is actually one that came from Nerdy. I can just turn around and pick these guys up because I know where they are. So, Walrus, you will be getting from Nerdy the bag of spooky glow-in-the-dark turn off the wheel. There we go. The bag of spooky glow-in-the-dark soldiers. And they actually do glow in the dark, I believe. At least slightly. They do slight. Why is the camera out of focus? Ugh, I gotta fix that. Camera is way out of focus. That I gotta fix. Like I said, I think that's part of the problem with the Gato stuff. But those will be going to Mr. Red Walrus. And Nerdy could probably tell you more about them than I can. But yeah, there are like 16 of them in there. They all look like Terminator statues, kind of. They look like Terminator statues. No, it's the camera. It just took forever to refocus, Twisted. It took the camera forever to refocus, and I don't know why it does that. And it's only just started, like I said, only just started doing it since I picked up the Gato card. Or I got the Gato card installed. So they'll be going to the Red. Congratulations, my friend. And that one I may be able to put in an envelope and ship out fairly early. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Red can play Army now. With that, we're going to wrap things up. See, I'm with Nerdy. XSplit. It's too much. Twister say, calm your jets. Calm your jets. Dude, I'm telling you, it's not the microphone, Nerdy. It's not the microphone. It's the fucking Gato card. I know it is. What was I just going to say? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up tonight. Please make sure you guys check out Mr. Twisted Sense. He will be streaming right after us. He's probably already started his stream. Hint, hint, hint. And then we'll go raid him or something. And again, we will be back tomorrow night with the After Dark show. We basically play Jackbox games off the PlayStation. Then Friday night, we will be back with the retro gaming system. Basically, we do Commodore 64 games right now. And like I said, you guys know what date it is Friday. So you guys know what games I will be playing for the most part. And then Saturday night, we will be right back here with another game show where we will be giving away smalls and large prizes. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say, you can exercise the body. It'll do you fantastic. You don't exercise the little gray cells. The rest of it doesn't do you much good. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night. Oop, I got to get over to the right keyboard. waiting for him to pop on. And we will see you guys tomorrow night. Oh, wrong button. I knew I was going to hit the wrong button.
You're watching Wits. If you're playing in my way, just make sure that you tune in to Wits. You're watching Wits. If you're playing in my way, just make sure that you tune in to